Good morning. This is the 12th of December. This is Whitney's Kids. So we're reshooting this for a second time this morning because in my own stupidity I deleted the first one. These guys are doing really good. They are ornery as all get out. Today we're having a really windy cold snow day here, so I did not put them outside. It's just too bitter cold for them outside. The ice is freezing on the ground and it's really nasty. These guys are doing really good. What I'm going to do today is give you their color and how much they weigh, and then we'll try and spot them for you when we're done. So the first one is a 6-pound male, and it's got a red collar on it, and he's right there in front of us, kind of like just grabbing the end of the rope right now. The next one is a red collared male, and it's all a red collared merle, and we didn't realize we had 2 red collars on, but he's right there in front of us with his butt to us. You can see that red collar. Alright, so the next one is a neon orange collar, and that, the neon orange weighs 5 pounds 2.5, and the red collared merle weighs 5.1. Now I'm caught back up. The forest green collar puppy weighs 5 pounds 5.6. The royal collared puppy weighs 4 pounds 9 ounces. The neon green weighs 4 pounds 1 ounce. The yellow collar weighs 4 pounds 12 ounces. The purple collar weighs 4 pounds 8.5. The light pink collar weighs 4 pounds even. And the neon pink colored puppy in there, Libby, weighs 3 pounds 3 ounces. So these guys are doing really good. But today, this is like having all kind of kindergartners inside and they can't go out because it's a snow day. So they're wound for sound. In fact, there's the neon green color just stood up. These are calmer than they were on the first video that I deleted. They were like insane playing on the first one. But they are going to get their first shots as soon as we stop this video. They don't realize what's coming, but they're going to get their first shots. They're current on their wormings. They've got a crinkle fish down here that's making crinkle noises. Really kind of makes me think about it. A really cool toy you can do at home is take one of your kids' tube socks, put a water bottle down in it, but throw the lid away before you put it in the water bottle, and then tie a knot in the top of the sock. It makes a great crinkle toy, and it didn't cost you anything. These guys are just full of it. The biggest thing I can tell you at home is when you have them loose and you're playing with them, when you stop interacting with them personally and you're just letting them be in the room with you and run loose, lock them in a crate, because they'll sneak across the room. There's the orange collared one on the fence crying at us. They'll sneak across the room and piddle and you don't know it, and then they always go back to that spot to potty. So make sure that when you're not physically interacting with them, you lock them up, either in their crate or in a playpen. This is actually not a normal playpen. This is a pen that they use in a show ring. And it has a guinea pig playpen out here on the front because it's lower and we can film through it easier. Plus at this age, I think it's 18 inches tall, they can't get over top of it, so it makes it nice for us to be able to let them loose in here and do videos. The biggest thing with these guys is rules, boundaries, and limitations. Do not let them chew on your fingers. Do not let them nibble on you lovingly when you're watching TV, because that's not lovingly. They're actually trying to see how far they can press you before you resist them and don't let them bite on you. And the more they bite on you, the harder it gets. If you have kids that are not old enough to learn how to train and teach them your rules, basically, they're going to rule that kid's life. All right, Now we're calm. We did a no bark correction with him, and he's changed his mind and he's gone. We do work really hard on no bark, no bite, and no lick. The no barking is a nuisance barking, and what that puppy was doing right now a minute ago was flat out nuisance barking. But back to the kids, if you do not kind of run shotgun for your younger children, this puppy is going to chew on them, bite them, jump on them, knock them down, and those teeth are like little needles. So please do not leave them alone with small children, children in baby carriers on the floor. I know a lot of it's a common sense thing, but I've already had that happen with a family, and then I'm the one that got the phone call about it. So make sure you use some common sense. Watch your small children with these guys. All puppies, this is a typical puppy. It doesn't matter if it was a Dalmatian puppy, a Shih Tzu, or anything else. And because these are going to be bigger, they're going to be rough. I mean, if you, some of these are the size of my toy schnauzers right now, and they're only 6 weeks old, 6.5 maybe. But, so please do watch your little kids. Teach them no bite. Don't let them get away with it. And teach your older children to do the same correction. Toy-wise, we change toys every day. They get bored with their toys, and if you don't change, then they'll start chewing on things in your house or tearing their stuff up in their crate. So it's really important to give them something new, something maybe like a Kong with a chewy inside of it, or a biscuit, something to give them something to do. Give them a raw bone. With the holidays coming up, the biggest thing I can tell you is stay away from bones that come out of things you have cooked. That's not a raw bone. It has to be raw, right from the butcher shop. Hasn't been cooked, hasn't been warmed up. Stay away from the smoked bones that you find that are kind of vacuum seal wrapped at the pet stores. Those do splinter. If you're going to do a bone, do a raw bone only. Leave the tendons, the bone marrow in it, and let them chew on that. They'll get bored. They'll finish it in about a day, day and a half, and then you just as well throw it away, because normally when they've finished all the good stuff off of it, they won't go back for it anymore. This bed makes a great, this is like King of the Mountain, hide and go seek, my bed, not your bed, tag, you name it. This bed comes into play with them for everything. It's also a wrestling mat. I have had a lot of people ask me about these beds. We do not sell them. Since it's in the picture, I better tell you that. I will tell you when they come where you can get them. They are guaranteed for life. I can jump up and down on that bed. It will not hurt it. It's all aluminum alloy corners and sides. You can hose it off. You can disinfect it. You cannot hurt it. So they are awesome. We have them. We've probably got about 15 of those beds around here in different kennels. I'm going to send you out your videos this week that are going to have all your instructions in about your booklet. It'll also be the same as me standing in front of you explaining it all to you. So when you come to pick up your puppy, if you watch it, then that way we'll go over everything I didn't go over. And training is usually a big question. So the big thing is, remember, they don't have human feelings. They aren't jealous when you go away and leave them. Don't feel guilty because you put them in their crate and go away. The crate becomes their best friend and their security blanket. So don't feel badly about it. You can bathe this puppy every week if you use an all-natural shampoo. There will be a sample of our shampoo in your box. I will give you information on where to buy it. You'll get that on your yellow sheet in your folder, which is it's a supply list. So once you get your packet, for those of you that are shipping, call me if you have questions after you get your packet and heard your video. And those of you that are coming here, make sure you write down your questions that you have before you get here. So I'm going to close for now. I'm going to get pictures later on this week for you. I'm not sure what day they'll be on, so but I will have them on there. And again, this week's pictures will be your last week's individual photos, because there's no way I have the patience to put these on a table and take their picture. But I will give you videos each week till they go home. So have a good one. I'll see many of you soon, I guess on Christmas Eve and the day before. And if you have questions before then, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I don't mind whatsoever, and I'll be glad to help you with whatever I can. And as always, you're welcome to call me even after you get your puppy home if you've got questions. Just because the puppy's gone from here and in your house doesn't mean we're not available to you whenever you need some help. So have a good one. Hope you enjoyed their wild, noisy video. Now you know what our life goes through every morning, and we've got 2 other litters in here with us. So have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.